If you are feeling stressed, burnt out, overwhelmed, sometimes you need a big exhale and several more after that. Breathwork is a really great tool to support our minds and our bodies.
De-stress, which is very important. And our next guest, Sabrina Palazzo, is here to, she knows the method well. She started Source Method to create a space that makes breath work accessible today. Sorry, I just could not speak.
You're good.
Welcome, Sabrina.
Thank you for having me.
Breathwork is something that is so important, right, to help our minds and our bodies. And it's something that you have like a personal journey with. Why is breathwork so important and how did you find it?
Yeah, so I really like to say, and I really believe that breathwork finds us when we're ready because it can change our lives so fast. And for me, it found me at a critical point in my life. I was experiencing grief from the loss of my father-in-law and my dad to cancer within 1 month. Found myself unemployed shortly after that. This was in the height of 2020. And on my healing journey, breathwork discovered me. It found me, and my very first session, you often don't forget your first session.
Yeah.
So my very first experience with breathwork, I got out from that class feeling like I had released years of grief from my chest, from my body. I felt more myself than I had in months. And moving forward, breathwork completely shifted my relationship with grief. It shifted my relationship and perception of the world, of myself, of other people, how I relate to them. It changed my life. And what's amazing about breathwork is that that experience is not unique to me. Yeah. It's really not. It happens all the time with people who practice breathwork. And so no matter who you are, no matter what it is you're going through or what your goals are, I always say and really, again, believe that breathwork is one of the most profound tools to help you reconnect to you and help you come home to yourself.
You mentioned the grieving aspect of it, but what are some other ways that you've seen it help others?
Yeah, so breathwork really, again, helps us reconnect to ourselves. So helps us peel back what I often say is the layers of our humanness. So help us transcend beliefs that don't serve us, help us specifically with the technique at the core of Source Method. In a very efficient way, it helps us access our subconscious mind. When we're in our subconscious mind, we're able to gain access to creativity, inspiration, next steps, clarity. So I use it for my business all the time. And really, again, releasing emotions that are stuck in the body that don't serve us, like grief, in my experience. Just leaving you feeling lighter, more grounded, connected, and clear.
I love when you talk about it because you talk about like the physical weight of lifting, but also the mind, right? Like the emotion and the clarity that you have. And you mentioned that Source Method, you guys really focus on one breathwork method.
Yes.
What is that? Like, what if people come to a class that they can see on the screen here, what is that like?
Yeah, so it's really important to note that breathwork is a general term. So it refers to any specific pattern of intentional conscious breath. So there's all these different patterns that do different things for our mind, our bodies, our energies. At Source Method, we only work with one technique. So when you're showing up, and our main focus really with Source Method is to make it approachable, accessible, and fun. The healing doesn't have to be so scary or not fun. Like it can be a real,
something
very
to look forward to.
Yes, it can be intense, but also we can breathe to Beyonce. Like we can do both.
That's real.
And so in a Source Method class, whether you're popping into a drop-in class for us in real life in Boston, or taking a session via our app, we're always going to make sure that you feel comfortable because we're for the modern day wellness enthusiast, someone who may be a little nervous. Always going to make sure that we know what to expect, the technique. After we guide you through a mini meditation just to settle in, we'll press play on a playlist and guide you through about 25 minutes of active breathing to a curated playlist of modern music. So think music that you love, artists that you love, music that makes you feel, that evokes emotion, sometimes makes you want to dance in the middle of the session. And you get up from it hopefully exhaling, feeling like I'm so happy that I came here, I tried something new, it was actually so much fun, and I feel great.
Yeah.
And you're going to show us some of your a little bit of your method.
So I'm going to show you an alternative technique because the technique at the core of Source Method is best done by a guided facilitator because it's a little bit more active, whether it's in person or virtually. But I would love to show you a technique that's perfect for people who have never done breathwork before and want to just dip their toes.
And they can try right now with us.
Yes,
right?
they can try it right now with us. Yes. So this is called heart coherence breathing, and it's something that we weave into our meditation. It's actually quite simple, but profound in nature. So what you do is you're going to inhale for 5 counts through the nose, and you're going to exhale for 5 counts through the mouth. When done correctly, there's an added part to this. But when done correctly, this generates coherence or resonance between the brain, the heart, the breath, and your nervous system, helping you feel calm, relaxed, just really good.
Okay, so 5 in.
5 in through the
5
nose,
out.
5 out through the mouth. And
Okay.
the key here is to visualize your heart expanding on the inhale and coming back to center on the exhale. Bonus points if you think about something or someone that you love, like generate those good feelings.
So we'll breathe as the show
I'll
closes
count
out.
to
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna-
Yeah,
It's gonna
perfect.
wrap
Let's
up,
do
but
it.
keep breathing.
Let's
You
do
breathe
it.
with us.
Like Sabrina said, you guys can check her out on the app or any of the pop-up classes. Thanks for being here, Sabrina, and we will see you back here tomorrow.
Amazing.